Yo, it's boy Marcus and we're sitting back on the video. Today we're going to be talking about Street Fighter Royale, man. This is a pretty sick little addition to BR, I guess. I haven't played the big map of BR, so I don't know if you can find these there, but it's basically a COD Mobile Street Fighter collab, which is what this season is. And I gotta say, man, they do a great job with these collabs. I'm not, I know what Street Fighter is. That's probably, one of the more well-known collabs, WWE, the Gundam. This one's good, man. I think they did a good job with this collab, and there's a lot to talk about. So, with this Street Fighter collab, they brought in 4 characters. I think it's Ryu, a couple of females, and another male. I don't know the Street Fighter guys like that. I didn't play that much Street Fighter back in the day, but I gotta say, they did an excellent job. So, they bring in the 4 characters, so you can have the 4 character skins. They brought in, I believe, 4 weapon skins as well to go along with it. And those are all available for purchase. And then they brought in this sort of side mode that I already made a video on for multiplayer, where it's basically you just utilize the power-ups that are given to you, which are basically like reskins of things that are already in the game, like grav slams and stuff like that. But that, I mean, totally fine. They just give it a much cooler animation, right? They just slap the skin on it pretty much. Pretty cool, right? I think, I don't know how much time that takes to do, but it is nice. I mean, I think it's a good thing to have in the game. Here in the BR side, they kind of implemented it as well. So I believe there's 4 of them you can find on the ground. I've only seen 3 different ones, I believe. And so they're pretty sick. You can basically use those same abilities in BR. They aren't too overpowered. There is one that basically executes whoever you hit with it. So you could hit them in the front with the power-up, and you're going to execute them. Like, it's a pretty strong ability. Other than that specific one, which, I mean, there's no guarantee that you're going to get it. The rest of them seem pretty, they don't do an insane amount of damage, or like the ability allows you to like get away from stuff. So the spinning bird kick, like if you needed to evade somebody up close, I think the spinning bird kick's actually pretty good. The uppercut, like the super uppercut or whatever that is, doesn't seem like it's that great. And then the other one, like I don't know what it's called, man. I put it in the beginning of this video because it's like a straight execution. That one's insane. Like, I don't know. I've literally come up right in front of somebody and, like, I don't know. What do you call it when you just, like, super sprint at them like a zombie, Nazi zombie style, and just, like, assassinate them from the front? Like, I don't know. Execute, assassinate, whatever. It's crazy, but I do think they're really cool. I think it spices up the gameplay a lot. Makes me want to play it more and kind of, like, try out all the different items, see which one's my favorite. Obviously, the crazy execution one's my favorite, so I think it's pretty cool, though. I think this was a great idea. Street Fighter collab overall is a W for me. I do feel like we got to talk about this new season, man, because you're going to see some bugs in this gameplay. The lag seems to be a little bit laggier of a game right now. I think that's just because maybe I have too many games installed. Maybe I need to delete some games. But it's, it kind of is what it is. Delete some stuff and maybe that'll make up some more room and the game will run smoother. I don't really know how that works, but right now with this massive update, it does feel like the game is running a little bit worse than it previously was. It makes sense, right? The game's huge. This is like the biggest mobile game right now. Is there a bigger mobile game for you to download that takes up more space? Like, what game? I don't know. This game's huge and the game is looking great, right? I mean, look at the grass. I'm on low graphic quality, and I can see the grass perfectly clear. I remember being on low back in season 1. There was no grass on the map. You couldn't see grass. You had to turn it on high or max graphics to see grass back in the day. And now we have grass, which is pretty cool. That just shows how far the optimization has come because, a lot of times it wasn't that way. You can see when you aim down sight with this chopper, it doesn't just ADS, right? And you'll see this multiple times where it like bugs out the game and like lags a little bit, and then you won't aim down sight properly. I don't know why that is. I can't be the only person that's noticed this with some of these guns in BR specifically. That's the spinning kick right there. It does not do a lot of damage. It's not like a damage dealing thing. I think it's more like if you're in a back and forth shotgun battle with somebody, hit that. That way you are not getting hit, right? Like you're going to be very incredibly hard to hit because you move so fast with it. And then you can hit them with the shotgun shot or slide back and forth or whatever. Anyway, having a ton of fun with the game right now. I think overall it's in a pretty good spot. In terms of replay value for this season, I think there's a ton of stuff. DMZ really helps that out. There's so much content to be made on DMZ. I think a lot of people are streaming a lot of DMZ and trying to figure out the mode. Grinding for legendary, I believe. There's a legendary in DMZ. That might also change up how I do my... So every season I do a video where, I say 66 time legendary in COD Mobile. Last season was 68 time legendary in COD Mobile. And this season it might be 70 or 71. I don't know, because if I have to hit legendary in DMZ 2, that's going to take longer. Because you get to grind from rookie 1 to legendary. So that's interesting to see how that's going to work out. I definitely love the amount of replay value this game's going to have for this specific season. Really, not even this season and next season, right? Because, with this much content put into the game, it's going to take a while for you to kind of get through it all and grind everything out. So I think it's good. Even if you don't like the DMZ mode, I'm not a big fan of DMZ as a whole. Like, I didn't like it in Modern Warfare 2 2022. But there are real people. I know I said in my DMZ review video, initial impressions video, that I hadn't seen any real people. There are real people on the map that you will actually fight against in DMZ. I did not know that. I found out the hard way. I just ran into an actual real dude and he lit me up and I was like, what? I was like, how did I just die? And I'm looking at the name like, that's a real person. So this season's been pretty crazy. So that's awesome. I love seeing that. I cannot wait to see how that evolves over the course of time. If legendary DMZ is just like absurd, you know what I mean? If there's like really only like 4 real teams, but like you just keep running into each other and it ends up being like chaotic like that. That sounds like a lot of fun. So I'm interested to see how DMZ turns out. It's going to be like super quiet for most of the game, like BR, and then you're just going to run into a real team and it just turns into chaos. That sounds like a lot of fun. And it's just new and fresh. That's where that comes in. So that being said, here with the BR, I feel like BR has not changed at all. But this side Street Fighter mode is the highlight of the season. It's going to carry me to legendary because this is all I'm playing. So I'm glad they have it. That being said, I am playing in first person. I know everybody's always like, why are you playing in first person, man? I'm playing third person. I don't like third person. Go screw yourself. I don't like it. I never have. When I play COD, I want COD to be first person. COD's always been a first person shooter, always will be. So COD Mobile is just, it's not like a mainline COD, you know what I mean? That being said, I pretty much covered a lot of the things I've seen. I'm going to make my way. Look at that. It just does no damage. I tried to weaken him before I hit him with it to see if I could down him with it, and I still didn't down him. So I do that a couple more times. It's just super weak. I don't know what that's all about. I'm totally fine with that. It's just meant to be like a cool thing, and it still has other ways to be used and still be practical and effective. So I don't need it to be overpowered. I'm just letting you know that if you are using this spinning kick ability, it's more like a defense mechanism than it is an attack. I heard this MP7 got buffed, by the way. I don't think it's that good, but it is better than it was. I'm a big MP7 guy. QXR, same thing. So it's not as good as it once was back in the day. If you guys remember that meta, man, it was absurd back then. But yeah, look at this. Where is my front iron sight? It's not there. I thought that was hilarious. I'm sitting here playing. I'm like, where's my iron sight at? Am I tweaking? Like, what is going on? How do I get my iron sight back? And I'm just staring at him. It's not even bad. Having just the rear iron sights is not bad at all. I think it's actually fine. So, yeah, I just thought that was kind of funny when I was messing around in this gameplay. I was like, man, where's my front iron sight? That being said, overall, having a bunch of fun with this new season. It's a lot more replayable now. I'm really, really glad they put in this extra mode. Just they give us a little something, even though it's not what I wanted. You know what I mean? I wanted zombies changes. I've been asking for that for a while, but it just doesn't seem like they're going to give that the light of day or the time that it really needs to improve as a mode, since they just feel like nobody's going to play it no matter what they do, I guess. I don't know what the deal is with that. That being said, the rest of this game, I'll just be, running around. It's mostly bots. That's how it usually is in first person. Every once in a while, you'll run into a game where it's just like, oh, snap, 4 real team, holy crap. And then you get to sweat it out for a minute. But, yeah, super enjoyable so far. Kind of just chilling out, relaxing. You know, trying not to stay washed since I don't play as much as I once did. But yeah, look, it's just like, what is that? It's funny, man. It's such a trolling mechanic. I wonder what that's like, if they copy and pasted that from something, or if that's an original mechanic they put into the game. Like if that's copy and pasted from like Bull Charge essentially, but then they like reskinned it to be like a spinning kick. It's crazy. It's a crazy looking mechanic with my like mythic character and like all the red spinning around. I like it. I think it's a cool idea. This does recharge quick, so do keep that in mind. This recharge is pretty quick. The super execution one does not recharge quick. That one definitely takes a while. So I think that is a way to balance it out. Look at this. I'm about to have the spinning kick back again. I love Jet Boost, man. Jet Boost is so much fun. That means it's like a super G slide you guys just saw right there if you play Black Ops 3. Anyway, overall, having a bunch of fun. I do like just trolling. It's so stupid. Yeah, that's pretty much all I got for you guys. I'll cover more stuff as the season goes on, more things I learn about. Definitely going to see some DMZ top 5s and stuff once I get into the DMZ grind and hit legendary in that, and I've gotten a lot more experience with it and see more things and learn more about it. You'll see a lot more content on it. Thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications if you want to. It's been your boy Marcus from Orsini. I'm out of here.